this silver 2001 Ford Mustang Cobra convertible was being parted out. And it's really sad because it was a straight car. The only problem was the engine started knocking. And a lot of these get rod knock. I think people don't pay attention to oil changes, and maybe it's because they run the 520 too long. Ford changed from 530 to 520 for emissions, and I really do think that helps contribute to a lot of these cars getting rod knocks because the oil is just not as protective. I actually get that question a lot. I've always run 5W30 in all of my 4.6 Mustangs for over 20 years, never had a problem. So, I think a lot of people need to pay attention to oil consumption and the weight, and I think that would help a lot. But sad to see a straight car like this getting parted out. You can see the amber taillights are gone. The rear bumper on the 01 said Cobra, the 99 didn't. So that was specific to the 1 year only. And of course, the 99 to 01 Cobras had the amber taillights, and those are gone. But the front bumper, very valuable on these cars. And so obviously the person who bought this car knew that it had a lot of nice parts on it, and they decided it'd be quicker and easier just to part it out than to fix it. And, they probably didn't have the money to put it back together and fix the engine and have a nice car out of it. And so there are a lot of people out there doing that with these cars. They just don't want to put the effort or money into them. So it's really sad to see they just strip it for the parts that are good on it and make a little money. And so really too bad to see that, because this is a really awesome car, and these cars are getting fewer and fewer. The 99 to 01 Cobras are the most parted out Cobras of all. They're basically naturally aspirated Cobras that are neat cars, but not as desirable as the Terminator Cobras in 0304. So a lot of people don't value them as much as they should. And it's really sad to see because these are cool cars. They're basically the same performance as a Mach 1 Mustang, and they're very nice, neat cars. I drove an 01 Cobra convertible. It was the first one I had ever driven, first Cobra ever, back in like 2002 when it was a year old. And so I really like these cars, and I think they have really good performance, and they're beautiful looking cars and stuff too. So really too bad to see people parting them out just for dumb reasons like having the engine go bad when it's a straight car. So hopefully the shell gets sold and somebody can put it back together, or maybe put a Coyote in it or something. But anyway, just wanted to document this car. I have so many 99 to 01 Cobras on this channel that are parted out, and I'm trying to keep track of a lot of them like this and just show pictures of what the car used to look like, because once the car is parted out, unless it's saved for some reason, it's gone forever and you won't see it again. So at least we have some pictures and documentation of the car. I think a lot of people would enjoy seeing that, especially as the years go on and they start disappearing and they wonder where all the Cobras are. And you can go back to these videos and say, well, here's a whole bunch of them and this is what happened. I think it's more important to look at the potential of a car. Like this is a 2001 silver Cobra Mustang convertible with dark charcoal interior. This would be the exact same car as what we just saw being parted out and sold. And this car was for sale for around $11,000. And so, the car has potential. Say you buy it with a rod knock for $3,000, fix the engine, and the car is back to what it could have been. This one's probably a little nicer. It had the same mileage as the one that was being parted out, but I like to look at this and see how nice of a car it could be. See those amber taillights and the rear 01 Cobra rear bumper. Those are parts to see on this car that you couldn't see in the previous pictures because they were gone already, but that's what I was talking about with those specific pieces. And this is what the front bumper would look like. It would be a 99 or 01 Cobra only bumper. And so a lot of people like those and put them on their GTs. And so they think they're a good looking bumper, and it was only offered for a couple of years. And so that's obviously one of the first things to go. But for people who really love these cars, it's a shame to see somebody willing to throw it away when it's still straight and could be a nice car. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more Mustang content.